So me and the baby girls have got cabin fever, and we haven't left this park for about, I don't even know how long it's been, only to go shopping, because my car keeps going into limp mode. So I am taking a massive risk right now, taking it for a ride. But I have got cabin fever, so I'm going on an adventure to a forest. And the babies have decided to come with me. So if we break down, we've got a long walk home, baby girls. Fingers crossed it will make it. Okay, so we've pulled up into the forest and it's packed out. It's been snowing, raining. We've just had a massive storm that lasted for like 24 hours and it was huge. And I was hoping that no one had come out because it's so miserable. But I've got all my waterproofs on and my wellies, and so have they. And I've bought my backpack, and so have they. So the thing about Scotland is we are made of hard stuff up here. Down in Yorkshire, right, if it's raining, I'm staying in. I'm going to settle down for at night. I'm going to put a film on and put a kettle on. And up here, it doesn't matter if there's a blizzard or Hurricane Samuel or whatever else. You still go for the walk and you still put your shoes on. So, hey, dear me, I was hoping to not have anybody here because I want to try and set up my camera. I'm just going to show you my camera. The one that I'm obviously using one in my hands now, but this one here is a wildlife camera and it captures movement. So what you do is you tie it to a tree or whatever, and it's got night vision, so you can just leave it and it films for about 30 seconds to 60 seconds at a time, and it captures wildlife and crooks and whatever else is in the vicinity. So it's triggered by movement of any description, so it's really cool, and I've been using that and it's great. So it's not going to be dark while I'm here because I don't know what time it is. I have no clue. In fact, have I bought my phone? I've had to buy a new phone as well because my phone died because I was working outside in the rain and it had a crack in the screen of my phone and the water went into it, even though I had a waterproof case, and the water leaked into the phone and broke the screen. So I don't think I've got my new phone. Lovely! Mummy's so clever. Mummy figured, oh my god, it's shit. Sorry, shouldn't swear. If I've forgotten my phone, that is not a good sign, because drats, phones when you live up here are vital, because if I lose my phone up here and I break down, I am dead meat. Right, I've got someone coming now, so I'll just go and try and find it and I'll be back. I've got to try and get as much. I've done loads of vlogs while I've been here, but I've had to cancel all of them because I keep saying stuff I shouldn't say. So I'm trying not to say it. Every time I become aware I'm saying something, I'm like, oh, shut up. So I've had to stop it again. I've been buying these cheap cameras, the Panasonic batteries, and I didn't realise they're for low power things, so I can't use it in this camera. So I've got my rechargeables in, but I don't know how much power I've got, so this might go off after 2 minutes or 5, I don't know. But anyway, oh god, my hands are freezing. The car park is packed out. There's loads of people everywhere. Can't get any peace, and the doggies are stood there bored waiting for some activity because they can't do it without mummy. So I'm just going to show you what I have bought, and that is this camera. Now that camera is, I don't know if it's working right now because I don't know if I've turned it on. I haven't organised myself well today, but that camera is a wildlife camera, and what you do is you can leave it there for weeks. Obviously I'm not gonna, because it'll get nicked here because there's loads of people about, but it's one of those cameras you put up somewhere quite remote, like in a tree, and it captures the wildlife, and it's got night vision as well. And it's activated by movement. So if you put it like near a bird's nest, for example, you might be able to see the birds hatching and stuff like that. It's really cool. I use it at night because I can see people that you can't see in the dark, because everyone's walking with a torch and you can't see who's behind it. But with that camera, it shows you who it is. So it's really good. When I go on my night walks with the dogs, I always take it with me and I just film everything. And it's cool because you find activity that's supposed to be like, you know, you wouldn't notice. You just wouldn't notice stuff, certain movements and activities and certain animals out at the same times, and it's really good. I might try and get some of the wildlife footage and put that on one of my vlogs. But it's really cool. I leave it in my car as well, and I face it towards my caravan, so I'm going to get some more of them because they're great. All you've got to do is set it up. You can either get continuous photographs or you can set it up for video, and the video has got sound as well, and like I say, it's got infrared, so you can see in the dark and it's very clear, and it captures animals, people, everything. It's really cool. So I'm going to get some more and set them up all over the place, because the batteries last forever as well, because it only uses the battery when it's triggered. And of course, if you put it somewhere wild, it's not going to get triggered all the time, because it's only passing by animals and if you put it somewhere where there's no people, it's just animals you're catching, really. So for somebody like me who loves secrets, it's great because you catch nocturnal activity. And if I can catch some like nice birds and deer and things like that, that'd be great, because it shows them really cool, and you get to see how they behave when there's people not around. So it's nice. There's more and more people coming into the car park. Oh, my hand's freezing. It's been snowing today. We've had a 24-hour storm. It was really bad, but I don't have an awning, so it wasn't too bad for the caravan. But if I had an awning up, that would have been terrible, because it really rocks the caravan when you've got an awning, because the wind pulls the awning and acts like a kite, so it really rocks the van. So I haven't had to deal with that, so that's good. But I've been in a lot because my car keeps going into limp mode, so I've not dared drive it until today. I thought, I haven't been out properly for weeks, and I'm like, come on, I've got to get it in for its MOT soon. But I thought, just go out. So I packed all my stuff and forgot my silly phone and my purse, and I was going to go to the shop on the way home. So what I'm going to do is just go home soon, and if I get home, please please don't go into limp mode on me, for God's sake, car. Because so I've done a vlog, but it was Monday because I was moody again, because like I said, I've come on this lovely walk on my own, hopefully, with two doggies, and when I got here the car park was packed and there's people everywhere and they're having picnics in the forest. And I wanted to do like a story time on what I call the Blair Witch Hut, which is round there. It's really cool, but alas, there's no point. And stupid me took an hour to get ready to come out. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? Let me try and... So just in case I didn't get it last time, there it is, the little Blair Witch Project house. This is what I call it anyway. I think it's some kind of building for a generator for electric or something, but there it is, in the trees on the other side of the water. And I think it would have had something like a little turbine in there, that's what I'm guessing, and there was probably a wheel in the water, because it does remind me of those little buildings that they used to have near factories, and factories used to be run by water power. That's how they generate the electric, through the water. Bonnie, come here. So I think that's what it is. So I could be wrong, I could be right. What do you reckon? But doesn't it look really cool for like a little shot at night for a horror film? That's the kind of place that'd be a good shoot. Look at my hands, freezing. Right, I'm off. I've just got back to the car and it is so bleak. It is freezing. My hands are so numb, I can't even feel my hands. And as I get here, there's all these cars pull up and everywhere. It's so freezing cold, and yet everybody in Scotland's come for a walk at the same time. I mean, what are the chances, right, that everybody, oh my gosh, that everybody in this area has all come for a walk at the exact same time in this period. So I have no clue what time it is because I don't have my phone. My car is saying 5:15, but it's not. It's well out because the battery got took out, and but I can't feel my hands. They're so numb. So I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes to warm up in here, and then we'll go back home and then go to the shop. But they're everywhere. They are everywhere. Look, there's people everywhere. I have never ever seen it this packed in my life. Never. So all the locals in winter must all decide we're all going out for an afternoon walk in the same forest, even though there's 20 forests, and we're all doing it at the same time. So bye bye for now. I've just gone in the shop and the two lads that are working there saw me and took the masks off, and I'm like, yay. Then I bought a cornetto and they're like, isn't it a bit cold for one of them? I went, yeah, it is. So I'm eating it now. I haven't had a cornetto for a long time, and I haven't really been eating, I was going to say no chocolate, but I've been eating that 85% chocolate, but I can't eat a lot of it because it's sickly. But I thought, no, I'm going to treat myself to sugar, so I'll probably be off my face in about 10 minutes because it's equivalent to cocaine. Did you know that sugar stimulates the same brain cells that cocaine does? So I will see you later.